Hello, Whitefish Bay Middle School. Hope you're doing well and having a great week enjoying this beautiful September we've had thus far. Two very different items, I guess, that I would like to bring to your attention this week. The first one, I just wanted to update you on how things are going with Homeroom, the period of time that we start our day with every day this year. As I mentioned before, really our first efforts are around just building trust and connection with these new small communities that are forming. And we're really still getting to know each other, but we've noticed these really unique and cool kind of group dynamics that have emerged with these small groups of kids. So it's been a ton of fun to get started and to get to know each other a little bit better. What I wanted to share is that this week we've started to also lean a little bit into those skills or dispositions that are going to help kids be successful in middle school. So for example, this week we started talking about organization. I'm sure kids' rooms at home would speak to the adolescent struggle with organization. So we've just been talking about what are some strategies that you use to stay organized, what things work for you, and sharing those as a group. And then having kids set some goals around organizations. What's one area you want to get better at? And then how can we as the adults help you? So we started today just to meet one-on-one with kids to hear about their goals and the ways they're going about that. I think it's important that you know that so that you too can follow up with your child at home and ask them, hey, what was the organizational strategy or goal that you set for yourself? And how's that going? What's that look like? Or how can I, as your mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or guardian, support you in achieving that goal? So we'll work on organization for a few more weeks, and I'll let you know when we shift to another area of student success in our homeroom time. The second thing that I wanted to share with you, again, totally unrelated topic, is to talk a little bit about Friday night football. One of the greatest parts of being in Wisconsin and being involved with schools is Friday night football. We obviously didn't have a football season where our kids were attending, our middle school kids were attending last year. So we had forgotten, I think, a little bit of what the expectations are during football games as a spectator. A few years ago, we had some real issues with elementary and middle school kids gathering on the softball fields and the soccer field behind the stadium, and just a lot of really unsafe behaviors. You can imagine with that many students gathered in an unsupervised location, it's just not something that's good for anybody. So we did this a few years ago, and we're going to get back to this, having all of our kids inside the stadium for the football games, and we really want them in the stands, loud, cheering on our Blue Dukes, and that's what Friday night football is all about, right? So we will be out there this week. I'm going to get on the announcements tomorrow and remind kids of this because we have a home game tomorrow night. So if you can help us to reinforce that at home, if your child is coming up to the football game tomorrow night, let them know, hey, I need you in the stadium, watching the game, have a blast with your friends, but we're in the stadium, we're in the stands, and we're cheering loudly, and you know, all those good sportsmanship things that we know are expected of our kids. So I'll be there tomorrow night. We'll have staff there tomorrow night to help kids remember this and to get them into the stadium and off the fields in the back. So any help you can provide us would be appreciated. Otherwise, it's been a great start to the year. We're having a great time, and I'm going to go get back at it. So I hope all is well. Never hesitate to reach out if I can do anything to help. Thank you.